Hello friend, how are you? I am Advocate Gaurav Kumar Gupta. I am MBA Finance and Chartered Accountant and PhD holder. My project Derivative Market Future Trend Analysis एंड फाइनेंस गुरु के नाम से जाने जाते हैं। आज हम टॉपिक डिस्कस करने जा रहे हैं। उस टॉपिक में पिछले वीडियो में कॉन्स्टिट्यूशनल हिस्ट्री को डिस्कस किए थे। आज जो हम डिस्कस करने जा रहे हैं वो है मीनिंग ऑफ द कॉन्स्टिट्यूशंस। कॉन्स्टिट्यूशंस का मीनिंग क्या होता है? इसका मतलब होता है कि मीनिंग ऑफ द कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन, ए कॉन्स्टिट्यूशंस may be defined as a document having a special legal sanctity which sets out the framework and the principle of function of the organs of the government of a state and declares the principle governing the operation of those organs. It is the basics or fundamental document of a society, a country. It contains the basis, the fundamental, the first law of the country. थ्री मेन ऑर्गन्स ऑफ द गवर्नमेंट। गवर्नमेंट के थ्री मेन ऑर्गन्स होते हैं। द थ्री ऑर्गन्स ऑफ द गवर्नमेंट आर द लेजिस्लेटिव, एग्जीक्यूटिव, judicial. I will describe the role of each below. Most government around the world, though arranged differently, exercise these powers in one way or another, since the government around the world have a system of government not unlike those of the United States and Great Britain. I have used them as illustrative example. Illustrative example में legislative को लेते हैं। Legislative this refer to making law. जो लॉ हमारा बना है उसको वो देखता है legislative. A power usually vested in a representative assembly of some kind. In the federal government of the United States, Congress is the legislative branch. It is divided in two houses, each of which must approve potential legislations by a majority vote. In Great Britain, this power is held by Parliament. उसके बाद आते हैं एग्जीक्यूटिव्स। द रेफर टू मेकिंग ए लॉ। लेजिस्लेटिव जो होता है वो लॉ को बनाने के लिए वो देखता है ए पावर यूजुअली। उसके बाद एग्जीक्यूटिव। द एक्जीक्यूटिव पावर इज द ब्रॉडली डिफाइंड एज द पावर द एक्जीक्यूटिव पावर is broadly defined the power to enforce, carry out laws in the United States. This power belongs to the President. The executive branch in most countries. The actual work of enforcing laws is done by an enormous and complex bureaucracies, which is the president is tasked with supervising in Great Britain and other. उसके बाद आते हैं ग्रेट ब्रिटेन अदर। पार्लियामेंट्री सिस्टम। The executive power is exercised by a number of ministers who head office similar to those in the United States. अब आए जुडिशियल ऑर्गन्स के बारे में डिस्कस करा। द जुडिशियल ब्रांच बेसिकली इंटरप्रेट्स एंड अप्लाइज लॉ। जुडिशियल ब्रांच जो होता है बेसिकली वो लॉ को अप्लाई कैसे करते हैं, उसको कैसे लॉ को इंटरप्रेट करते हैं, वो हमें जुडिशियल माइंड बताता है। इंक्लूडिंग द कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन थ्रू लीगल डिसीजन In the United States federal government, there is a judicial branch headed by a Supreme Court that mostly hears important constitutional case on appeal. Beneath the Supreme Court, there is a federal appeal court system, a district court system responsible of civil and criminal case. In federal law, in Great Britain, the judicial power is also held by a judiciary branch which has gradually become independent for parliament. It was formally made independent in 2000. Remember that in most government these power can overlap. The president, for example, can issue the executive order that carry the power of law. Moreover, in the American system of government, each branch is granted certain power checks over the others. The presidential veto is the example of this power. Federal and unitary future of the Indian state. Federal and unitary future of the Indian state. Is the Indian Constitution federal, unitary of quasi-federal? The member of the drafting committee of the Constituent Assembly of India called it federal, but there are jurists who dispute this title. It is therefore imperative to ascertain what is a federal constitution and what are the essential characteristics. However, is prakar. The answer to these questions is compounded by that fact there is no agreed definitions of the federal state. It is the customary which scholars on the subject to start with the model of the United States, the oldest 1787 of all federal constitutions in the world, to exclude any system that does not conform to the model from the nominee culture of the federations. But it is the generally agreed that whether a state is federal, unitary is one of degree, and whether it is a federation not depends upon the number of federal future its possess. A federal state का मतलब क्या होता है? A federation has well established dual polity, dual government, the federal government and the state government. The force of the government is divided between the federal and state government, which are not subordinate to one another but coordinate bodies that are independent within their respective allotted sphere. Therefore, the existence of coordinate करना authorities independent of each other is the foundation of the federal principles, a constitutions which embodies as a federal system is said to be possess the following five characteristics. Distributions of power का जो distribution है, an essential feature of a federal constitution is the distributions of power between the central government and the government of the several units. Provincial government forming the federation means the distribution of the power of the state among a number of coordinate bodies, each originating from and controlled by the constitution. दूसरा, सुपरमेसी ऑफ द कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन का सुपरमेसी क्या होता है? दिस मीन्स दैट द कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन शुड बी बाइंडिंग ऑन द फेडरल एंड द स्टेट गवर्नमेंट. नाइदर मीन्स ना of the two government should be in positions to override two provisions of the constitution relating to the power and status which each is to enjoy. The requirement is satisfied is the supremacy and overriding authority is accorded only to the provisions relating to the divisions of power. Other provisions of the constitution which do not relate to the relationship between central and unit need not be supreme. Written constitutions. The constitution must necessarily be a written document. It will be party, uh, particularly impossible to maintain the supremacy of constitution unless the term of constitutions have been reduced into writing. उसको आता है रेजिडिटी. रेजिडिटी मीन्स दिस फ्यूचर इज ए corollary to the supremacy of constitution. Here is rigidity does not mean that the constitution is un, unamendable not subject to change. Unamendable का मतलब होता है not subject to change. It simply means that the power of amending the provision of the constitutions which regulates the status and power of the federal and the state government should not be confined, ठीक है, exclusively either to the federal state government but must be joint act of both. As regard to the provisions of the constitution that are not the concern with the federal system, there is no need maintain the same rigidity. The legal supremacy, the independent and impartial authority of court. The legal supremacy of the constitutions, which is an essential feature of a federal state, makes is necessary that there must be an authority above both the federal government and the component state government to decide whether they are operating under the frame of the constitution is desired manner. माने desired manner मीन्स क्या है? इच्छुक manner, इच्छुक शिष्टाचार. This aspect for of involves two connected matter. Firstly, there must be some authority, normally the court of law, to maintain the division of power not only between the state government but also between the federal government on one hand and the state government on the other. The court of law are vested with power to declare laws made by the federal state government ultra vires on the ground of excess of power. Secondly, to constitute a final Supreme Court which should not be dependent upon the federal state government and should be armed with the final authority to interpret the constitution. A perusals of the provision of the constitutions of Indian reveals that the political system introduced by its possess all the aforesaid essential of the federal polity. The Indian constitutions establish a dual polity. The dual polity consists of the union at the center and the state are the periphery, each endowed with power to be exercised in the field assigned to them respectively. Respectively means क्या होता है? क्रमशः. By the constitution, the powers of the union and the state are clearly demarcated. The constitution is written and the supreme enactment in excess of the power of the union, the state legislature are invalid. Moreover, an amendment which makes any change in the status power of the center, the state legislature is invalid. Further, any amendment which makes change in the status power of the center, the units is possible only with the concurrence of the union of majority of the state. Finally, the constitution establishes a Supreme Court to decide dispute between the union and the state, between a state and interpret finally the provision of the constitution. Unitary state. A state is a unitary when it is governed constitutionally as one single unit with one constitutionally created legislatures. All power is top down in federal system. Power is divided between federal units and unitary state is a sovereign state governed as one single unit in which the central government is supreme any administrative division. So sub-national units exercise only power that the central government choose a delegate. Thus इस प्रकार while in a federal states both the central government state government drive their authority from the same constitution. In a unitary state the state government drive their authority as delegated by the central government. Unitary feature of Indian Constitution. यूनियन ऑफ स्टेट आर्टिकल 1 हमें बताता है ऑफ द कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन डिस्क्राइब इंडिया एज ए यूनियन स्टेट विच इज इम्प्लाइड टू थिंग्स. फर्स्टली इट इज नॉट द रिजल्ट ऑफ एन एग्रीमेंट अमॉन्ग द स्टेट एज इट देयर इज फेडरेशंस एंड secondly the states have no freedom to cd या सेपरेट. cd को दूसरा इंग्लिश में हम सेपरेट भी करते हैं फ्रॉम द यूनियन. Besides the constitutions of the union, the states is a single framework from which neither can get out, within which they must function. The Indian Federation is a union because it is indistinguishable and helps to maintain the unity of the country. Power to form new state and the change existing boundary. In the United States America is not a possible for the federal government to unilaterally change the territorial extent a state, but in India the parliament can do so even without the consent of the state concerned. Under Article 3 center and change the boundary of existing state and can carve out new state. This should be seen in the perspective of the historical situation at the time of independence. At that time, there were no independent state. There were only provinces that were formed by the British based on administrative convenience. At that time, states were artificially created and provisions to alter the boundary and to create new state we adapt to so that appropriate change could be made as per requirement. It should be noted that British India did not have a state similar to state in the United States America. The state India do not enjoy the right to territorial integrity. Unequal उसके बाद आइए unequal representation in the legal legislatures. The equality of units in federation, the best guaranteed by their equal representation in the upper house of the federal legislature parliament. However, this is not applicable in case of Indian state. They have unequal representation is Rajya Sabha in true federation such as that in United States of America, every state irrespectively of their size in terms of area or pollution send two representative to upper house. उसके बाद सिंगल कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन सिंगल सिटी आर्टिकल 4 सिंगल कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन आर्टिकल 5 सिंगल सिटीजनशिप और मोर पावर टू द सेंट्रल गवर्नमेंट द लिस्ट ऑफ सब्जेक्ट. उसके बाद एमरजेंसी प्रोविजन आर्टिकल समय में बताता है एमरजेंसी प्रोविजन द प्रेसिडेंट ऑफ इंडिया एंड डिक्लेयर देयर डिफरेंट टाइप्स ऑफ एमरजेंसी रूल्स. अंडर आर्टिकल 352 हमें एमरजेंसी प्रोविजन को डील करता है. कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन ऑफ इंडिया में आर्टिकल 352 हमें एमरजेंसी प्रोविजन बताता है. 356 एंड 3 356 एंड 364 an act of foreign aggressions of internal armed rebellions, failure of constitutional machinery in a state and financial emergency respectively. During the operations of an emergency, the power of the state government are greatly realized and the Union government acquired all the power. If the President declares emergency for the whole parts of India under Article 352, the Parliament can make laws on subject which are otherwise exclusively under the state list. The Parliament can give directions to the state on the manner in which to exercise the executive authority in matter. With, within within their charge, the financial provisions can also be suspended. Can also be suspended. Thus in on a stroke, the Indian federations acquire a unity character. However, इस प्रकार such a situation is not possible in other federal constitution. Appointment of governor. Article 155 and 156 provided that the governor, who is the constitutional head of a state, is to be appointed by the president. राष्ट्रपति द्वारा ये अपॉइंटमेंट होता है एंड स्टेज ओनली अंटिल द प्लेजर्स ऑफ द प्रेसिडेंट. दस इस प्रकार ही इज नॉट रिस्पॉन्सिबल टू द स्टेट legislature. The center may take over the administrations of the state on the recommendation of the governor, otherwise to impose the president rule. In other words, governor is the agent of the center in the state. The working of India federal system clearly reveals that the governor has acted more as central representative than as the head of the state. This enables the union government to exercise control over the state administrative. अगले वीडियो में हम आपको डिस्कस करेंगे एडमिनिस्ट्रेटिव डायरेक्शन टू द स्टेट क्या होता है, अनफाइनाइटेड जुडिशरी क्या होता है, ऑल इंडियन सर्विस क्या है, फॉर्म्स ऑफ द गवर्नमेंट के फॉर्म्स क्या क्या है, पार्लियामेंट्री फॉर्म ऑफ गवर्नमेंट, प्रेसिडेंशियल फॉर्म ऑफ गवर्नमेंट, उसका डिफरेंस बिटवीन कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन एंड कॉन्स्टिट्यूशंस. कॉन्स्टिट्यूशंस और कॉन्स्टिट्यूशनलिज्म्स में क्या डिफरेंस है उसको हम अगले वीडियो में डिस्कस करेंगे. और अगले वीडियो से हम स्टार्ट करेंगे प्रीमेबल इट्स ऑब्जेक्ट एंड पर्पस. द प्रीमेबल सोर्स ऑफ कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन. कॉन्स्टिट्यूशंस के कितने सोर्स हैं, प्रीमेबल इंडियन कॉन्स्टिट्यूशंस क्या कहते हैं, सोवरिगन क्या है, जस्टिस क्या है, लिबर्टी क्या है, इक्वालिटी क्या है, इस चीज़ को हम अगले वीडियो में डिस्कस करेंगे. अगले डेट्स ऑल.